Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the new Athearn Genesis MP15AC switching locomotives in Lake State Railway paint scheme. These locomotives became available about mid-November 2023. Retail around $300 US, but you should be able to find them at a slightly cheaper rate if you go through a good local hobby shop or online retailer. As you see here, I've picked up both of the available Lake State Railway units, numbers 1501 and 1502. Both locomotives are very nicely detailed, and if you take a really good look, which we will do here in a moment, we're going to find that these locomotives are indeed different. Not only do they have railroad specific details, but they have locomotive specific details as well. Alright, I've repositioned the camera a little bit, so now it's crooked, but that's okay, so that we can now see some of the subtle differences between the two. Let me actually remove this box because the blue just blends right in. So this locomotive, there's the cab roof, and here's the cab roof of this locomotive. So see, this one has a little antenna. This one doesn't. And no, the antenna is not broken off. That's simply how they're made. Also, the horns here and here are in different locations on each cab roof. Another difference is right in here. You see, there's a slope. And over here it's straight. The smokestacks are different. And a couple other differences are the placement of this handrail or grab iron right here. And I'm going to move the camera for this. But the ditch lights, which these locomotives are equipped with, are in slightly different positions on each locomotive. This one is slightly below the walkway, and these are mounted on the walkway. I've zoomed in on the pilots of each locomotive here, so hopefully you can see those differences. Let me go ahead and apply some track power and we'll turn on these lights. Alright, and to turn on the ditch lights, it's simply F5 on your throttle. And there they are, and now you can see that they are indeed different. While we're here, I'll go ahead and turn on the headlight. I don't know if you can tell, but one of them does seem to be a little brighter, this one. But the headlights are, for my eye anyway, the same. And because of the placement of the ditch lights on this locomotive, number 1502, they appear to be a little bit brighter than the ones on 1501. Let's go ahead and see what they sound like. These locomotives are quite loud out of the box. But it comes with a nice feature. If you press F9, it reduces the volume by half. Alright, let's try the bell and the horn. the sound muted on the locomotive right now, so you'll be able to hear me better. Well, we're going to go ahead and do a pull test. So I have one switcher, number 1501, currently connected to 25 freight cars. Some are very free rolling, some have some drag on them, including the CN car directly behind the locomotive. That's a track cleaning car. But anyway, let's see if one of these can handle 25 cars. Give it kind of a real world type of test here. Alright, here we go. Okay, so this is a good test right here. So it cannot pull 5 cars, so I'm going to slowly start taking them off until it does start moving. So as soon as I removed 8 cars, the train started to go with no trouble. So this was a real world test. So it looks like it pulled 17 cars on its own, and remember, one of those is a cleaning car, so there's a lot of extra drag with that one. So if you're running all freewheeling cars, which a lot of the newer ones are, you'll probably be able to get it up to around 20 cars per locomotive. But I can tell you for sure, with these 2 locomotives lashed together, they can handle all 25 cars plus some. In the box you get a couple of good pieces of paperwork, like the user or the quick guide, sorry about the shakiness there, which includes an exploded parts diagram and a list of all the parts. And here is the list of all the functions. I'm going to just set it there. Hopefully there's no glare on it, so you can get a peek at that, because I'm sure everybody's interested in all the different sound effects and lighting effects that these locomotives have. Something I didn't notice at first, but if you look right under there, these locomotives have running lights. Alrighty, there we go. One lap around the layout. Nice little locomotives. Well, that's going to be it for this time. As always, thanks for watching. And until the next time, take care.